friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Elise. If you're new here, welcome. I have lots of content coming to my channel, but it's been a little choppy here lately because I graduated a semester early from Bob Jones University. Then I went home and planned my wedding. Now I moved to my new home, catching up on all the editing. So in this video, I'm sharing my camera roll and some of my videos from November and just narrating what I did at Bob Jones and in my own personal life throughout the month of November. The month started off with a little bit of a break of a weekend at the Wilds, and I was so thankful to be able to go on this trip because I could get away from the super intense busyness of college. Also, my boyfriend carpooled with me and my sister and her fiance, and so it was just such a great time. Lots of class screenshots because I didn't have time to write down all the notes on my own notebook. I just had to take a photo and then study those photos later. I made sure to capture everyday college moments this month because I was graduating the next month and it would all be over. So I wanted to be able to remember the times that I had and the people that were there and just the small moments that got overlooked when I was in college. Everyone always says this, that college is your sweetest memories, but it really is so true. You make the best friends, sweetest memories, especially if you go to a Christian college or a college where you have a good experience at. And now come on the dorm parties. This was a great opportunity for me to get to meet my girls as their RA, but also just to build friendships because it was a non-required event and it was just on a random Tuesday or Thursday night where we had time and we could all play games, eat snacks, and it was so fun. Also, as an RA, you're given like $20 to make anything like this happen, but everything else you have to fit the bill yourself. It was up to me if I hosted these parties. They were completely optional but highly recommended. So we did have to use some of our own income to host and run these parties, but you could also ask for additional help, and there's tons of props and things that the dorm has access to that you can borrow to run these things. But I just found it was fun to buy some candy and chips from Aldi, maybe a little bit from Walmart, and then just use games that we already had. And it was a really fun way to just relax, get to know each other, and share some laughs. This month we made a lot of memories as an RA crew because we got to set up for Christmas. So we were hanging Christmas lights outside the dorm and inside the halls, and it was really fun, but also kind of chaotic and scary because we were on this ladder and it was just taking longer than we wanted it to, but it ended up being really fun. It was probably about midnight, 12:15 when we finished. I know it's fun as a student when you wake up and then the dorm's decorated. I loved hanging up pictures and Bible verses around my dorm. It just made it such an encouraging and uplifting environment. Chapel was something that we had all the time that I really enjoyed, but looking back, I took for granted a lot of the times. Then I went home for Thanksgiving break, and this is when I had my last day with my sister and brother working together at Chick-fil-A because my sister was getting married the next month in December, and that was a really special but sad moment for sure. And my dog Abby enjoying herself. And this is my sister's dog Hershey from a family member who had passed away. And so we finally had 2 dogs in our house for the first time. And it was just really nice to have a full home just before we all started leaving the nest. And last but not least, over Thanksgiving break, I got engaged. And so here's some engagement photos for you guys to enjoy. And my lovely fiance is named Peter. And we are now married at this point, but that's still to come on the channel. So subscribe if you have not already, like this video if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. November in college means you have 1 more month of studies, and then you have Christmas break, and then you go home, and if you're returning, then you start a whole new semester in January. For me, however, this was my final semester, and I was graduating in December. So it was crunch time, making sure that I was on top of my studies, passing and doing well, alongside also being an RA, also known as a resident assistant. It was a very busy time. Only the Lord's grace got me through because I was exhausted. I was staying up late for desk shifts, hosting dorm parties, which was a ton of fun, but very tiring, and fitting in studying and social life in between then. Like I said, now I'm married in my own new home, so make sure that you guys subscribe for all that content that's coming. Like this video if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next video.